Well, guys, there's certain things that you should not be doing if you are in education. Now, the classroom is actually where you're supposed to be teaching children. But now, guys, we're in a technology age where everyone has access to a computer, even kids. And it's actually just on your cell phone. The internet is undefeated. It will never ever lose. No matter what you actually post on the internet, whether it's private or not, it actually does get out there for the whole world to actually see you. And this is actually the case with one teacher who did something really, really stupid and actually got fired from a job. Here we go. On Outkick, teacher fired for shooting OnlyFans content in her classroom. Thanks her subscribers after paying off her debts. Now, when I saw this title right here, it actually does take a twist here. Okay, and we will get into that. Let's read this, guys. It's been a rough few months for Samantha Peer, but that's all behind her now, and she's finally made it to brighter days. The former middle school science teacher announced that she is now debt-free. She has her former side hustle turned career as Chloe Carter to thank for that. So she's a teacher, and then she actually used a different name, and now it's paying off. Peer, who was fired for a job for shooting OnlyFans content in her classroom, that was dumb, started the side hustle to make up for the lack of pay as a teacher. That all fell apart when students discovered her explicit content. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. A computer is everywhere. Even kids actually have access to adult content. Her students were said to be airdropping the content to one another at school. Making things worse for Peer was the fact that the content filmed in the classroom featured her husband. He was a fourth grade teacher at a nearby elementary school. With both of them out of work, they decided to turn their side hustle on OnlyFans into a full-time gig. So they were actually shooting this content in a classroom. How did that actually work out? I'm not really sure. It says here, there was one problem with that plan. OnlyFans deactivated her accounts and refunded all of her subscribers. The exclusive content platform then blocked her from making new accounts. It turns out that they have a policy against filming the type of content Peer film in public places. I'm assuming that she was, how can I say it, getting it on with her husband in the classroom. That's just what I'm thinking right there. I mean, she did have her husband in these videos. Peer and her adult content creator side, Chloe Carter, turned to a couple of OnlyFans competitors after being shout out by the biggest name in the exclusive content game. The move paid off. This week, Peer thanked the subscribers of her Fansly and FanView pages. She was finally able to pay off two of her big credit cards. She said in a message to her fans, quote, "We were able to pay off two big credit cards this morning that we've been drowning under for almost a year." Yeah, so she couldn't get work, so she ran up a bunch of debt. "I never thought this day would come," she said. "I'm incredibly thankful for all of my subs on Fansly and FanView who made this dream come true. They have it a happy ending for a couple of teachers just trying to bang their way out of debt. It gives hope to the rest of teachers out there with an OnlyFans side hustle. If you get caught, everything will eventually work itself out." Of course it will, because the thing is, guys, it actually is more financially beneficial. Now, I'm not saying you should actually go out there and do this, but we've seen it, guys. Nurses out there have turned to OnlyFans and are making, some of them are actually making like $3 million a month, $1 million a month, way, way more than what they can ever dream of. So if you lose your job, folks, it's probably safe to say that you could have a career in the adult industry and you don't even have to leave your home. This is crazy, guys. Modern technology, this is something else right here. How is it that a teacher who got fired for this ends up, I'm assuming she's definitely making way more money than she was as a teacher. There's no doubt in my mind about that. It's paid off for her and her husband, and now they can just do this full time. Wow. But I'm kind of surprised, though, that OnlyFans actually shut down her account for filming in a public space. Now, I don't know much about OnlyFans, never been on there. Not my desire to give people money for a fantasy. That's just not my thing. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.